it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm making a watermelon confetti soap. I'm making it look kind of a little different than I usually do. I'm going to use orange and hot pink, and I had some soap that I never toss out because I never know when I'm going to be able to use it. I had some blue and turquoise soap, a little turquoise actually, and then I graded it to use as the confetti in this soap. I thought the backdrop of the hot pink and orange would be just great to make this thing pop. So if you want to see the color tutorial, it's now in this information button. I'll try to do that from now on so that you can bypass that and get right to the soap making if you want to. So let's get right to the soap making. So I'll be soaping around 80 degrees today. So I've altered my batch. I've made it a little smaller to accommodate all the confetti that I made. It's a lot of confetti. So I weighed the confetti and I minused that from the batter. These are my usual oils, milk, and kaolin clay. Soaping at about 80 degrees today. Okay, I'm going to add the lye solution. A pretty simple soap to make. 2 colors, and there's really no swirls because I want the confetti to stick out as the major design in here. Swirls plus the confetti might make a really busy looking soap. So I'm going to combine that. The nice thing is that if the soap decides to get a little thick, it's probably going to benefit my pour. I just want a nice, neat, flat level of colors touching each other. And before that gets too thick, I'm going to add my fragrance. That's Nature's Garden watermelon. I like the smell of this. Doesn't seem too sweet. And I realized that the watermelon is not an orange fruit, and that's the reason why I'm making half of this pink. You'll see how yellow the fragrance makes the batter. The pink plus this will make it a little on the orange side, so it should get a nice color match with the 2 colors I'm using. Okay, that's emulsified. I'm going to split the batch. I'm going to add graffiti to both colors. So I'm going to just eyeball half and half. Let's see how that is. Okay, so that's about right. And let's get the orange into this. And let's get the pink into this. Okay, let's blend this pink first. I might have to make it a little stronger. That's going to be fine. That's a beautiful pink. And made the orange very strong because I know that's going to fade a bit. The reason why I'm using orange is this is part of a custom order, and the customer wants orange in the soaps. Okay, so it's a great consistency to just get a level horizontal pour. So let's get the confetti in there. It's blue confetti. I chose blue because that's going to stand out really nice in these 2 colors. And I'm just going to stir that in. And the funny thing is that the confetti disappears, but when you cut it, it really stands out. So that's stirred in. It doesn't really matter which color goes on the bottom, but I generally put darker colors on the bottom because visually it sort of stabilizes the look of the soap. Heavier colors would sink to the bottom. Okay, trying to position the camera so I can do what I have to do as well. Let's get this watermelon pink in there first. I don't need to reserve any for the top, I just need to get this in there. Perfect consistency. I love the smell of watermelon. So let me flatten this out. Tap it down. So you can see why this is the perfect consistency. If they were watery, this orange layer would sink into the pink. So you can see this is the perfect consistency. It's like frosting. If the batter was liquid, then the orange would sink into the pink, and I don't want that. I want a pretty flat, level color. So even if these colors didn't quite match, and I'm talking about the red and orange, they do fit together because orange has red in it, so there's some commonality in the colors. So the other thing that's going to make this a more coordinated soap is that the confetti is the same color, so you'll see a trace of that blue all the way through the soap. So that's what makes this a pretty easy soap to put together. Okay, that is all there is to it. I want to do something else to that. So I just added some olive oil to the same pink mica that I used in the soap. And I do want some swirls on the top in the form of a mica drizzle. I think I'll just kind of add it to the middle. I've never done it this way. So this is going to be another way to integrate the design because most of the pink is on the bottom of the soap, so this way I get it on the top as well. And I still haven't replaced my chopsticks. I'm going to use this. It's going to be a little rough because of the confetti, but it should still look nice. I love that color on there. Orange and pinks together always looks nice, I think. I think that brightened up the top. Okay, so let me bring you back for the cut. Well, I guess this design was just a little simple for me, so I'm going to add some blue jojoba beads to the top also. And as I look at it, yeah, that's what I wanted, just something else on the top. So remember that the confetti is invisible on the top, so again this will integrate it a little bit more. Okay, and then a little spritzing of alcohol just to avoid some soda ash on the top, and it'll help integrate the jojoba beads on top. Okay, I like that better. And then I'll bring you back for the cut. So again, these are sample soaps. I'm going to be cutting them at about 1/4 inch. And then I'm going to be cutting them vertically in half. There's the blue confetti. It gave almost an ombre effect the way that the colors went into each other. And I think the air might change this, but it almost looks like a radiating sunrise or sunset. Some of the corners did stick a little bit, but I can fix that. So when I graded this soap, I had some soap that had some teal and blue in it, and I liked that slight difference. But I do like the fact that the confetti is all basically one color, because usually I mix my soap scrapings together so I get an assortment of colors, but that probably wouldn't have worked in this design. Now as I get to the center of this soap, that really vibrant orange only stays at the top. So I think this is going to morph somewhat, but it's going to morph into something that I can enjoy. The top. So that was the pink mica drizzle on top, but it really radiates a blue neon, which is really cool. I've made so many soaps, and there are still color schemes that surprise me every once in a while that I haven't tried. That kind of surprises me, but just shows you how many different color combinations there are out there. So as I said, I'm going to be taking a break, more because I really have to. It's a terrible time to actually take a break, just during the biggest shopping season, but in this case it has to be done. I hate to be so secretive about that, but I'll reveal that probably in about 3 weeks. It's been a busy couple months. You guys, really thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you watching there and commenting. I do know you're out there, and that's nice. I've been doing this for about how many years? I started making YouTube videos in about 2013, and we've all seen a change in soaps and the way that people videotape what they do, and it's just really interesting to see the changes. When I just started, people were making soap in one video and then doing the cut in another, and there weren't quite so many soap swirling techniques back then, so I think YouTube has really pushed this industry along. Just been interesting to see, and it's all documented on YouTube, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, this is Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and please subscribe so that you can see all my videos, even though I'm taking a break right now. I know you're out there, and I'll have some more videos right after that. So take care, peace, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. So Pinky's glad to be re-employed for this. Pinky comes back exactly when I need to do this very thing. Cut to soaps from a single bar. These will make nice thank you gifts, which is what they were customized for. And these smell really wonderful. It's just mildly exfoliating with the jojoba beads. So thank you for watching, as always. And I think with what I'm going to do, I should be able to get a lot more inspiration. And sometimes you need to just relax your brain a little bit so that you can think clearly and come up with some unique ideas, which I hope will happen. And then I'll hear great comments from you as usual. So goodbye, and we'll talk to you later.